Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. I'm getting calls from potential clients, but why am I having trouble converting them into appointments? So without listening to your calls, I can't give you a specific diagnosis, but I've seen some really common mistakes that therapists make during these initial conversations. They're pretty easy to fix. Before I dive into those, though, I would like to thank TherapyNotes for sponsoring Ask Allison. I have talked about TherapyNotes for years. I know their features by heart, but what truly sets them apart is that they genuinely care about your experience. It is not just about troubleshooting. They actively implement user-suggested features like therapy search, secure messaging, clinical outcome tracking, real-time insurance checks, and they have a smooth super bill process. Everyone at TherapyNotes believes in the product and they want you to love it too. Plus, they're independently owned, which means no venture capital, no pressure to prioritize investors over customers. And this experience allows them to keep prices fair. They focus on innovation and they prioritize customer experience. With over 100,000 therapists already on board, they've proven you don't have to compromise success for quality. If you're ready to see for yourself, try TherapyNotes free for 2 months with the code ABUNDANT at therapynotes.com. All right, so here's a big one. Too many clinicians approach the call like it's an info session. They'll say something like, look at your schedule and call me back if you want to work together. But think about it. If you called a dermatologist about a suspicious mole and they said, call us back if you want us to take a look, would you feel confident moving forward with them or irritated? You'd probably be irritated. You literally called to get an appointment. Let's get the show on the road. Let's go. Clients need the process to be really simple and seamless. So assume they are calling to schedule and guide the conversation accordingly. Another common mistake is making the call all about you. If I'm calling you because I'm struggling and you spend most of the time talking about your certifications and your training and your therapeutic approach, I'm going to start to wonder if you're going to take up all of the space in our sessions too. So instead of selling yourself, focus on connecting with the client, and that connection is the thing that's going to have them want to schedule with you. It's important to show really genuine curiosity about the person on the other end of the line, and jumping straight into availability is another problem that I see happen. I want you to ask what they're struggling with. I don't want them to feel like they are just another name on your schedule. So I say, assume they want to schedule, but they don't want to do that immediately. They want to talk to you a little bit first. So start by asking something like, can you tell me a little about what's bringing you into therapy? And this not only helps you understand their needs so that you can be sure that you are the right clinician for them, but it also helps them feel seen and heard. And it gives them a little taste of how you're going to be with them. I also want you to be fully present. Distractions can really derail the call. So don't call somebody back from your car or a restaurant or with kids yelling in the background. Treat this like the legitimate business interaction it is. A quiet professional environment communicates that you are focused and you are invested in helping them. I also want you to call back promptly. Timing is everything. If someone calls a lot of therapists, they're going to book probably with whoever responds first. And that is not about you, it's about their need for care. That said, always call people back. Even if it's a few days later than they called, even if it's 2 weeks later, please, please, please call back. Apologize for any delay. Check in to see if they need some support. So many therapists don't call back. It's like a shocking number of therapists don't call back. And there is still a chance that this person may become a client. And more importantly, even if they don't become a client, it's crappy and it's unprofessional to leave a suffering person hanging. I want you to use more of a framework than a script. Flexibility is really important, but having a loose framework for these conversations ensures that you don't miss anything critical. So you might, have a warm greeting, ask them what's bringing them into therapy, validate that that's hard for them, share how you can help and confirm that you're a good fit, then discuss the logistics like your availability, your fees, your policies, and then wrap up scheduling that first appointment. And this keeps the call organized and productive without it feeling really rigid. These calls are often a client's very first impression of you, maybe after your website. So taking a really thoughtful, professional approach can really make a difference for them. If you want more tips on handling these conversations, I've got you covered. You can DM me the word sheets, and this week's free worksheet is my first phone call script or framework. And you can access all the other worksheets within the series as well. We also have an entire what to say when scripts and templates for therapists and private practice within the Abundance Party. You can send me the word party and I will send you the link for that. All right, y'all. Have a really, really great week, and I will talk to you later.